Ivan, the remarkable true story of the shopping mall gorilla. In leafy calm, in gentle arms, a gorilla's life began. The baby was born in a tropical forest in Central Africa. He was part of a large family of western lowland gorillas. He did not learn about humans until it was too late. I first heard about Ivan in a New York Times article. It was about 20 years ago, and the headline read, "A gorilla sulks in Tacoma Mall as his future is debated." And I was so intrigued and heartbroken. The story, as I read it, this western lowland gorilla had been captured as a baby, about 6 months old, brought to a mall in Tacoma, Washington, and there he ended up staying for 27 years. I wrote the one and only Ivan, a middle grade novel that happened to win the Newbery, which was pretty amazing. It seemed like a wonderful idea to bring that same story to a younger audience in a nonfiction formula with illustrations. And when my editor at Clarion brought Brian Curris on board to do the illustrations for the true story, I thought we had something very special. I think one of the reasons children so love animal fantasies is because animals are so often powerless in our world, and kids, as they're growing up, are often powerless. They're often trying to figure out life, those great big tall adults with control over their world. And that's so often true of animals as well. Ivan's story, as unique and somewhat tragic as it is, was ultimately really uplifting. And it came to pass in part because kids got involved in the process of getting him freed. I think kids are going to love this book because it's empowering, because it talks about the capacity for humans to do something important and meaningful. And even though this is a picture book, of course designed for younger readers, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this story. And when I wrote the dedication, I made it to all the people who loved Ivan because there were so many. Ivan had a lot of fans, and I think that's a really touching testament to his life.